let's make this one quick. So quick little intro to the esri-loader. Basically, this is a simple way that you can load the ArcGIS API for JavaScript into some other frameworks or applications that maybe are using Webpack and you can't use AMD loader for whatever reason, and your world's in shambles, and you just gotta get shit done. So the Esri loader is pretty cool. Tom Wason put this together, and he recently put it up on the Esri org on GitHub. Read the documentation. I'm not going to talk about none of that nonsense. Let's say, for example, you want to use Preact to build your apps. You're going to use a Preact CLI because you're just so cool, right? So let's do some Preact nonsense. Once you got Preact installed, the CLI, we're going to go ahead and create an application. I'm going to call mine Preact Attack, and it's going to go ahead and it's going to scaffold the whole Preact application for me. This takes a little while to do. So give me 1 second, be right back. All right, geez, that took a long time. Oh my God. Okay, so let's go ahead and run npm start. Oh, I gotta go into my folder because Preact attack. All right, npm start. There we go. And it's got a nice little live reload server. Oh, come on, start. Oh, there we go. Oh, building. Oh, 15% people. This is supposed to be 2 minutes introduction to esri-loader, but no. npm installs take forever. All right, so I'm looking at the yarn crappy. It would have taken just as long. Okay, so here we go. So it's basically a little Preact app, nice little thing, pretty cool, awesome. Don't that feel great? Everything is awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and come over here. Stop that real quick. Let's open up code, and yeah, I'm using Code Insiders because I like to live dangerously here. Back to it. Oh my gosh. All right. Now I have to fit the whole thing to the screen. Just my life is just flashing before my eyes as I try to format this stuff for you people. All right, so we'll do that. So you need to see all that nonsense. All right, I'm gonna make the font a little bit bigger. All right, so you got a basic app here. Let's add a new route. All right, so we got home, and it's all kinds of cool stuff. You have the home route here. I'm not gonna get into what a Preact app looks like. If you're interested in what Preact app looks like, please go ahead and figure it out on your own. And they're something with their ESLint that Preact is using doesn't like the ESLint version that's in my Visual Studio Code. Okay, no big deal. You don't care. I don't care. All right, so let's copy this. Let's copy it back in the routes. So copy a route. I'm going to rename this map. Okay. Let's go. First, go to the style file here, right? So that's a nice little style file. That's cool, but I'm not using theirs. Bring that in. So I'm bringing the CSS for the JavaScript API, some style for my map, and it's coming to the index.js. I'm going to kind of cheat here because I kind of already wrote this code. And go ahead and give me a hard time. I don't care. So let's say what we're doing here. So I brought in the esri-loader. Oh, I haven't even installed the esri-loader yet. Oh my God, people, what is happening here? Okay, so npm i-d esri-loader. Install it via npm. This should be pretty quick because it's just a small thing. Okay, there we go. npm start again. All right, so now, oh, come on. Click on stuff. There we go. Okay, so basically I just copy pasted what's in the documentation for the esri-loader, but updated it before. We are going to Dojo require in from the esri-loader, esri map, and the scene view. So we're doing a dynamic import of the modules inside of our Preact component here. I get a map and the scene view. I'm going to create a new map, create a new scene view, and I'm referencing this element that's coming to the create map here. So I've got this function called onReference. When I do the onReference function, what I am doing is I'm getting an element, console login mounted because that's how I debug. Give me a hard time. I'm gonna check if the loader is loaded. Okay, if it's not loaded, then we are gonna go. Is that right? esri-loader is okay. Yeah, esri-loader is, that makes sense. Okay. Then we're going to bootstrap it. And that basically means that we're going to go ahead and bootstrap the loader, get everything up and running. Nice little if error, then console error out. Or else I'm going to call create map and pass this element. Where's this element coming from? Oh my God. We'll figure it out in a second. Give me a minute. All right. Then we have to tell it which CDN version of JavaScript API we want to use. So we're going to use the 4.3. Got that in there. If it's already loaded, then just go straight to create map. What are you messing around for? Okay, where'd that on reference come from? So Preact introduced not too long ago the ability to use refs, which if you're familiar with React, basically let you get the component that gets created from the virtual DOM of the application. Preact's a little different. You don't actually reference it by name, you reference it by a function, and when that function is called with the ref, it's going to pass the DOM element that the virtual node created. Yeah, it's a little funky, but it's cool. It's not too bad. I got kind of used to this kind of same behavior doing maquette stuff. So it's a little slightly different from React, but it's cool. And remember to bind this because it's going to get called in the context of the function when it's getting compiled here. Just trust me, call bind it to this context of your thing here. All right, just trust me. And again, there is stuff's killing me. All right, so save all that, save all that. Let's come back to app.js. Now, what am I going to do in app.js? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to bring in. I called it map view. So where's everything going here? Bring in map view. So then down here, I'm going to say map view path is equal to, because this is a route that I'm using, and the path here is going to be equal to map. All right, there he is. Lint is killing me. I don't care. All right, so let's refresh this again. And the library loader should have already refreshed that, but let's go ahead and go to the /map. This will be a map. And oh my God, that is a map. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, guys, we've got that working. That should be everything you need. So have fun using esri-loader to build your awesome apps. Thank you.